Today's video is about spirit. This is about energy. This is about a power that once ruled the earth, brought harmony, and brought balance, and then was suppressed, silenced, distorted, and even buried. Yet she is returning. And today we're talking about the divine feminine, what she truly is, why she's been missing, and why the world has spiraled into chaos without her, and how you, man or woman, can resurrect her within yourself. Because once you understand this, then you truly understand you. The divine feminine is not a woman. It is not a gender. It is not limited to the female body. The divine feminine is an energetic blueprint, a spiritual frequency, a consciousness that lives inside every human being. She is love, compassion. She is intuition and healing. She is nurturing and creative. She is justice and wisdom. She is also empathy and the ability to feel deeply. She is the part of you that listens when the world gets loud. She is the part of you that knows before you know. She is the part of you that wants peace, not war, healing, not harm, truth, not illusion. And yes, the female vessel naturally channels this energy more fluidly, the same way a river flows more naturally than a carved canal. But men are not excluded. In fact, many men are suffering because they've been cut off from their own divine feminine. A man disconnected from his divine feminine becomes emotionally numb, angry, very defensive and reactive, power hungry, disconnected from true love, terrified of vulnerability, and even trapped in broken masculinity. And a woman disconnected from her divine feminine becomes hardened, exhausted, over-masculinized, disconnected from intuition, and out of alignment with her natural power. When the divine feminine energy within any human is suppressed, that human becomes unbalanced, unstable, unfulfilled, and spiritually lost. You see, some may ask, well, how was the divine feminine suppressed? The truth is, the divine feminine was not accidentally lost. She was suppressed for centuries. Systems have been built to favor domination over connection, logic over intuition, and force over flow, hierarchy over harmony, and control over compassion. We've been living in a world operating almost entirely on wounded masculine energy. And listen, masculine energy is not the enemy. The healthy masculine is structure, protection, courage, and purpose. But the wounded masculine, that's different. The wounded masculine wants power instead of partnership, domination instead of cooperation. The wounded masculine wants war instead of peace, and control instead of trust. This wounded masculine energy built societies that said feeling is weakness, compassion is weakness, intuition, that's nonsense, and women should be quiet, men shouldn't cry, love is for the weak, authority is more important than humanity. And slowly, the divine feminine was buried, not just in women, but also in men, in families and nations, culture, and also in the collective consciousness, right? And as a result of that, what do we see? Broken families, emotional disconnect, mental health crises, violence, greed, exploitation, right? Spiritual numbness, generational trauma, and a complete loss of empathy. This world is not chaotic because humans are evil. It is chaotic because the divine feminine has been ignored, and now her absence is loud. The reason you hear people talking about divine feminine energy everywhere now is because the world is starving for her. Humanity is waking up to this imbalance. People are exhausted, angry, disconnected. They feel hopeless, overwhelmed, and their soul knows this isn't how it's supposed to be. So the divine feminine is rising again, not to dominate the masculine, but to balance it. She is returning to bring harmony, emotional healing, empathy, deeper relationships. She's returning to bring community, intuition, creativity, right? Spiritual awakening, justice, and peace. Because without her, humanity can't evolve. Without her, families can't heal. Without her, men can't heal, women can't flourish. And without her, the future collapses. This resurrection is not happening through religion, not through politics, not through governments. It's happening in you. Every time you listen to your intuition, the divine feminine rises. Every time you choose compassion, she rises. Every time you heal instead of project, she rises. Every time you show empathy, she rises. And every time you allow yourself to feel, she rises. The divine feminine is resurrected, one healed heart at a time. You see, so how can men tap into their divine feminine? Well, listen closely. Society lied to you. Society taught you that crying is weak, talking about pain is weak, asking for help is weak, being gentle is weak, expressing love and being vulnerable is weak. But do you know what's really weak? Running from yourself. You cannot heal without tapping into the divine feminine within you. You see, so how can men heal? Well, number one, feel your emotions instead of escaping them. Stop letting pain become anger and start letting pain become understanding. Number two, listen to your intuition. Your inner voice is not random. Your inner voice is guidance, right? Learn to receive, not just give. It's number three. Receiving is a feminine principle, and many men are starving emotionally because they never let themselves receive love. Number four, practice stillness, meditation, reflection, quiet moments. That's where the feminine speaks. Choose compassion over ego. Number five, a healed man leads with presence, not dominance. And number six, let love soften you, not weaken you. True masculine strength is rooted in feminine emotional intelligence. When a man awakens his divine feminine, he becomes a protector, not a destroyer, a leader, not a tyrant, and a healer, not a hostage to his pain. You see. Now to my women, many of you have been forced into masculine energy just to survive. You weren't born hard. However, life hardened you, but your softness is your power. Your intuition is your compass, and your emotional depth is your gift. You see, to resurrect your divine feminine women, reconnect with your intuition. Your inner knowing is your superpower. Release survival mode. You don't have to operate like a warrior all the time. Number three, embrace softness without shame. Softness is not weakness. It is a spiritual strength. Reclaim your creativity. Number four, create art, ideas, beauty, connection. That is feminine energy. Number five, set boundaries rooted in self-love. Your energy is sacred. Honor your emotions, women. Feel deeply, love deeply, heal deeply. That's number six. You see, when a woman returns to her divine feminine, she becomes a lighthouse. She becomes a healer, a guide, a channel for transformation. She becomes the womb of spiritual rebirth for herself, for her family, and her lineage. You see, the divine feminine shall heal all bloodlines. Women and gentlemen, your ancestors are watching. Your lineage is waiting because you are the one chosen to break the cycle. When you resurrect the divine feminine within yourself, trauma lifts, emotional wounds dissolve, patterns break, children are born into peace instead of pain. You are not just healing yourself, you are healing everyone who comes after you. The divine feminine is not returning to restore the past, she is returning to create a future. You see, this future will be rooted in balance, love, justice, It will be rooted in empathy, spiritual awakening, unity, and truth. And it starts with you. If this message resonated, it's because the divine feminine within you is waking up. Don't run from her. Don't silence her. Do not bury her again. Let her rise. Because when she rises, you rise. And when you rise, the world heals. Welcome to the resurrection. Welcome to 44th Power.